Hey, baby, how you doing? Hey, hello? Baby, what's all that about? What's all what about? Why you got an attitude? What's like, I don't have an attitude. I'm doing just fine, thank you. Nah, you clearly have an attitude. You clearly ticked off about something. What's going on? You ought to know. I promise you, I just walked through the door. I absolutely have no clue what's going on. Well, let me tell you what's going on, mister. Remember the other night you was doing your little Bible study and preaching thing and all that ministry or whatever you want to call it? I come in there and I know it's quiet. I know you're trying to concentrate. You look like you was in deep concentrating. And I come in there just to spend a little bit of time with you just to say hello. And you act, but wait, hold on. No, I am talking now. It's my turn to talk, mister. Anyway, like I was saying, you act like you couldn't take 5 minutes out of your time to say, hello, how was your day at work? How are you doing? Hey, baby, I love you. Good night. Baby, for real, you know what, baby? Just like you just got finished saying, I was in there and I was studying, I was concentrating. I can't concentrate with you coming there every 5 minutes and want me to be all up under you. I can't do that. Hold on, you don't talk to me like that. My daddy don't talk to me like that. For real? What's happening, y'all? You see that mess? It happens all the time. How do people get to that point where they are that nitpicky about little small stupid stuff like that? How do we get to that point? Well, I'm going to tell you how. This is something that we really need to talk about, that we need to address, because this thing right here is the thing that's really starting to irk me and get on my nerves. We need to get it here, and we need to get it here. It has to do with forgiving and apologizing. We have gotten to a point where we are so attitudinal, and I'm not just talking about people in general. I'm talking about people that supposedly know God. We have become so entitled and feel like we're so worthy of something, and we are so attitudinal, and we're so and all that. And we feel like we don't have to forgive people. And we sit around here for days, weeks, months, years on end holding grudges over stuff that's that big. Seriously. I mean, like, check this, peep this out. 9 times out of 10, the stuff that we get perturbed about with people is stuff that's really so small that by the time passes that you decide you are going to forgive the person, you probably don't even halfway remember what you were mad about. That's how silly it is. We are wasting too much time with this unforgiveness thing. And it's really causing us to really, and that's, you see, you have to understand that's how the devil works. The way that the devil works, he comes in a subtle manner. He's real slick. He'll come in and he'll take something small and magnify it up so huge and make it look so gigantic. And he knows exactly when to get you. Because it's not going to be when you're all happy, but when you're at your lowest point, when everything already seems to be huge and gigantic anyway, he's going to take all them little stones and just keep throwing them at you and flicking them at you. It's like somebody taking little pieces of gravel and popping you in the forehead with them. And it gets on your nerves to the point where you end up blowing up. And that's what's going on. And we, as supposed people of God, are allowing this to happen. And we're allowing it to continue. Now, I'm just going to give you some examples, but I'm going to do it the way Reverend Buff do it. Like you saw the first example with the couple. First, let's deal with the married couples. Whew! All right. Married couples? This right here can save you a whole lot of trouble in your marriage. This can keep you from wasting a whole lot of time on a whole bunch of little tiny nonsense. And people that are in relationships. Dude, y'all saw how the little scenario went. Now, fellas, if you think you G and you gangster, and you got a woman like that, and she came to you like that, here's the wrong response. And I know y'all going to be ticked off at the brother, but this is going to be the wrong response. Let me tell you something. You already said that you were coming in there and you saw me concentrating, doing my work. So why in the world did you bring your little fast tail in there trying to bother me anyway when you saw I was concentrating on what I needed to do? All you had to do was give me a few minutes and let me finish what I'm doing. Can't you wait? No, dude, don't do it. Don't do it. Females. Hey, I know I feel you. Bros, this would be the right response. You know what, baby? I guess I was kind of wrapped up in my stuff, and I guess, I don't know. Maybe I've been a little bit negligent, and I've been kind of ignoring you. I'm sorry. It wouldn't kill me to take a minute out to give you a kiss and say hello, and I love you, and let you know that I know you're there. And I'm sorry. I apologize for that. So please, can you find it in your heart to forgive me? Love you too. Done. Finished. You want to go the gangster route? That's about another 2 weeks to a month added on to the message you're going to deal with. Feel me on that. Now, let's get to the other aspect. Let's deal with friendships and co-workers and bosses and all that stuff. You know what? And I'm going to keep it 100 with you. Females, whoo, y'all hold a grudge about some stuff for so long. You get two females grudging against each other that are mad at each other, don't get along too well, you about to see some fireworks every time you meet up with them. Dudes is like, yeah, dude, I said it. It's like, yeah, you shouldn't have said it. Well, I said it. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? Man, I know you ain't trying to step up. Yeah, I'm stepping. We'll do something. Well, no, you do something. Well, look, you do something. 5 minutes later, yo, dog, my bad, dude. It shouldn't even got to that point. That was stupid, man. I'm sorry. My bad. All right, man. My bad. I'm sorry, dude. Dude, let's go get some Kool-Aid. All right, I got some Kool-Aid, man. I got some grape Kool-Aid in there with the lime pulp over on the top and the orange and lemon slices in it and with about 4 cups of sugar in it. Did you use 3 packets of Kool-Aid or just the standard 2? I used 3 packs of Kool-Aid, so it's tangy, bruh. That's dudes. But y'all females? Nothing close to that. Females. That one and all of y'all got the female at the office. She gonna sit up there and come up to me and talk about, you need to take these papers and take them down to the supervisor's office immediately. I must have looked at her like she was crazy. But you know good and well, sisters, that you did pick up them papers and took them down to the supervisor's office, or you would have lost your job, unless you just plain stupid. But what will y'all do? It won't in there. Every 5 minutes, as soon as you get home, you're going to get on the phone. Yeah, she's going to talk about I need to take the papers down to the office, talking to me like I'm some child or something. I am not her child. I do what I want to do. I only got one mama and that's it. I don't need another mama. You do not pay me so that you can be a mama to me. So that you can boss me around. And be on the phone every 5 minutes running your mouth about female at work. And you know what happens? Let me tell y'all what happens when you can't let stuff go. What happens when you can't let stuff go is that you inadvertently give people control over your life. How's that, Buff? I'm going to show you how. Because while you on the phone running your mouth about what she did, you probably don't even remember she's name. But you constantly running your mouth 2-3 weeks, running your mouth and rolling your eyes and clicking your mouth and giving attitude and being all sarcastic and silly. And, you know, she's at home not thinking about you at all. She don't talk about you. She's at home probably with her man, watching Netflix movies on the $8 a month plan, having fun, eating popcorn, chewing on ramen noodles. And you at home running your mouth, being controlled by somebody who don't even know they're controlling you. Because she has power in your household without even knowing. Because you are wasting time, taking the time and brain cells out to get on the phone and run your mouth and expend energy into talking about this woman that don't give 2 squats about you, as long as you get the work done that you need to get done. Does that make any sense to you at all? It doesn't make sense to me. So the proper thing to do, next time you see her, the Christian thing to do, hey, how you doing? I need you to take those papers down to the... I'll be glad to do that. How are you? You having a good day? You might shock the mess out of her. And I promise you, people that are cold and kind of standoffish, you know, if they ain't saved, you can't expect them to act saved. And if you're saved, they should expect you to act saved. When you start acting like they do, what part of God would they want any parts of if the only God they see is you? They're like, I don't want to serve no God like that. She act just like me, so why don't I just stay me without God? You feel what I'm saying? You got to be an example. I guarantee you, the more appreciation, the more cool, and the more godliness that you show to this person, when it comes down to it, when she really has something that's going on, and most people may not like her anyway, there may be that one person might be you. Well, you know what? She always talks cool. Maybe I can talk to her, and you'll be the one that she comes to. And the person that may seem like your enemy is the very person that you help. Isn't that the whole point? We have to learn to forgive each other. And you know what? Learn how to apologize, y'all. It is not going to kill you to say sorry. It is not going to kill you to apologize. Just for the sake of sometimes keeping the peace, just to keep the peace, say sorry. If you tick somebody off and you don't even feel like you did them wrong, say, you know what? You know, I guess I didn't see it from that way. I didn't know it was something bad that I did, but if it offended you, I'm sorry. I never meant to offend you. I'm sorry. You kill off so much nonsense, and you keep yourself from wasting so much time if you can just simply apologize. It's not that hard, and it's not like you're being asked a whole lot of you. Do you know even the Bible itself says that you can't even bring God an offering? He said, you know what? Bring me your offering, leave it at the altar, and if you have a problem with your brother, you need to go work that problem out. Then pick up your offering and bring it to me. But if you try to bring me an offering, you got a problem with your brother, I won't even accept what you're trying to give me. So God's saying, I won't even accept nothing from you if you have unforgiveness in your heart. Go make it right. Go fix it. Why would you want to have enemies? I think some of y'all are addicted to chaos. And it's sad to say, some folks like mess. Some people enjoy mess. Are you one of them people? For real. Do you like mess? I'm the type, I like happy stuff. I like keeping this smile on my face. I love to see my beautiful wife smile. It's the most gorgeous thing on the face of this world to me. I love to see her laugh. I love to see her smile. I don't want her mad at me. Sometimes when she come home and she mad, and she come in and she's like upset, and she looks at me and say, hey, how you doing, baby? And then she goes back to being mad. I'm all right. You know why? Because I know she ain't mad at me. That's jacked up, but also I'm just glad it's not me. But y'all, let's get to the point where we mature. You know, hurt people hurt people. My boy, I think Montero said that. And it's true. When people are hurting, they are so apt to hurt other people. That saying that says misery loves company, that stuff is really true. So do you want to keep portraying yourself as a miserable person? Or do you want to be more lighthearted? Because not only will it free the other person when you forgive them, not only will it free the other person when you apologize to them, but more so than ever, it's the way to take care of yourself. It frees you. We cannot be in bondage to something as stupid as not being able to forgive somebody or not being able to apologize. If you're going to be guilty of something, be guilty of something real, not something silly like that. All right, we're going to get this going. And if I need to talk about it, y'all have any questions, you can call me. My number's posted up there. But I love y'all. The experience is coming, y'all. We moving real quick. The numbers are coming up. I love y'all. That's ball game. I'm out.